Welcome back to the Gridiron Goons. Before I get started with our introductions, R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, man.
Regardless of anybody's political stance, that man was a father of two and a husband. And he died because somebody shot him because they couldn't agree with political views. There has been 4 assassination attempts in the last year, and all of them have been against Republicans. We don't talk politics on this show very often, okay? We don't care about your political views, honestly, and you shouldn't care about ours, because at the end of the day, we're in the middle, right? But this has to stop, and we need to be better as a country, and we need to heal from this. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Welcome back to the Gridiron Goons. I'm your host, Brandon. With the preacher.
What up?
And not with the Sean O'Mac.
No, but you are with the boys, the twins, because we are at the makeshift Gridiron Goon Studios. Shout out to Sean. Comment down, hoping the best for Sean. He's been sick this whole week.
Yes.
Got some flu or something going on. I mean, he didn't sound good this morning. He just sounded very nasally, very congested.
Again.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't want to hijack this thing, but I guess I took the podcast over already.
Hey, man, that's okay. It is what it is. But it's our fantasy episode.
It is our Thursday fantasy episode.
And a little bit of Monday night game recap.
Just a little bit of Monday night recap.
Let's pop right into that, shall we?
The Monday night recap?
Yeah. Caleb Williams ain't it. He's just not it.
He should be probably loaded into the back of a...
You got to hold that.
You got to hold that one. Yeah.
Yeah. He. I know it's just week 1. We say don't panic. It's just week 1. Blah blah blah. He has no excuses, and he should have won that game. In my opinion, the Bears are a better team. J.J. McCarthy did not look good in the first half, but in the second half, that man went into monster mode.
Yeah. I think for me, the Bears have so many weapons.
Bears.
So many abilities. You went and got an upgraded offensive line.
Yes.
You have an insane amount of talent in receiving, and I mean DeAndre Swift is still there. He's still a good running back.
Oh yeah.
But man, dude, J.J. McCarthy coming out week 1, I don't think anybody thought that was going to be the end of how it ended up. But man, dude, the Bears look terrible.
They did.
And it looks like a 3-horse race in the NFC North.
Yes.
Be very interesting what happens in the next couple of weeks. But dude, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. The Bears ain't it. Caleb's not it. That's it.
That's it. I mean, it's so bad Oliver's crying because the Bears aren't it.
Oliver, are you crying because Caleb Williams is trash?
Yeah, ma'am.
I don't think he said that. Anyway, let's get into fantasy here. Let's cover our leagues first.
Do we want to start with our dynasty or our...
I don't care.
All right. Well, Evo, you were the best team in the dynasty with a 171.76. The worst team in the league, the Defiance Builders, which is the owner of the by Preacher, with a 99.10. I want to make note, y'all, that I had Tua.
You did have Tua.
Bo Nix.
You did have Bo Nix.
George Pickens.
You did have George Pickens.
A.J. Brown.
You did have A.J. Brown.
On my bench was Joe Flacco. And Danny Dimes.
I mean, who would have said start Danny Dimes over either of those two?
Over Bo Nix or
let's
Tua.
grow up.
Yeah. I as much as that was a terrible loss for me, I'll be honest, dude. Like, I'm not. I'm not as heartbroken because the fact that literally everybody decided that, oh, hey, week 1, oh, let's just act like preseason 2.5, you know, like.
Who's more heartbroken, you or any Dolphins fans that woke up?
Ooh. I think definitely the Dolphins fans.
Popping shots at Miami. What's up, bitches?
Do you start Quinn Ewers?
No, hell no.
Okay.
You gotta let Tua fuck it up a little bit more. Then you can start Quinn. You know how they work? They had the
I
faith
get
in the
it.
QB.
I get
Remember
it.
when Kirk Cousins didn't throw a touchdown pass in 3 games and threw 6 interceptions?
Yeah.
And then they started Penix?
Yes.
It's because you have a certain level of faith in your QB.
Oh. Well,
Just saying.
They might want to just start getting ready to move on. Maybe they're tanking for.
They tanked for Tua.
Are they tanking for a terrible Arch Manning?
DJ Lagway. I don't know, man.
All right. Well, continue on, bud. Oh.
You're the one that has it,
that's
not
right.
me. I told you my stuff has been fucked up. I'm not allowed to scroll on it.
Are you on my Wi-Fi?
No, but
Oh,
that's not the
okay.
point.
All right. Well, anyhow.
Oh, it lets me scroll today. I'll do the
Oh.
other one.
Okay.
The redraft.
Well, of course, you were the most efficient manager with a 171 out of a possible 183. The least efficient manager was me.
Weird.
Max points for me was 153.58.
Oh my god! You could have beat anybody else besides me.
Yeah, highest points in a loss was Meth Head Keth with the 128.32. And the lowest points in a win was the Muddy Duckling Sean O'Mac, 126.18 to 106.12. Biggest blowout was Crazy Eyes over me, 150 over my 99. And narrowest victory was T-Bone with the 139.2 over Jay Hicks with the 123.76.
That's still a far spread.
Yeah, which is crazy that was the
That's the
narrowest
narrow victory,
It actually would have been me beating Neighbor Kid 153 to his 150 if it was max.
Yeah.
The overachiever was Crazy Eyes with the 150, and the underachiever was Evo 12 with the 106.
Oh boy.
With a max starting potential of 155.24. In the team performance, I'm just going to run through the percentages.
Yeah.
And not the total max points. You were a 93.5% efficiency rating. Gilliam Motown Muscle was an 84.9. Crazy Eyes was listed at a 91% efficiency.
There you go.
T-Bone with an 81.8. That's still respectable. Let's go with Meth Head Keth, Rice, and Ruggs Racing.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I do, actually. 74.7. The Sean O'Mac was with an 83.8. Jetta Flyby with the 72.1%.
Ooh.
Jay Hicks with an 80.6. The One-Eyed Bandits, Evo 12, was with 68.8.
Oh, Austin.
And Preacher's Defiance Builders, 64.
Oh, Preacher.
5%.
What the? Come on,
I mean,
man.
listen, we said you wouldn't expect all those people to lay an egg.
I get it.
I mean, that is what it is. So standing-wise, Brandon with the 2. In our Dynasty League, we do play a median.
Yes, you can explain that to these people.
So the median, really, I like the median in a Dynasty League a lot more than a redraft league because you're not, if we'll see it in our redraft league, somebody won and somebody lost, and they both had one of the highest scores of the week.
Yeah, that was me.
So the median basically gives you, it takes the average of what points were totaled. If you scored more,
projection-wise.
you get another win. If you score below, you get a loss. just so that if somebody has a 200-point game and you have a 199 game, doesn't mean that
It doesn't kill you.
and it really works out.
I like it that way, to be honest.
I like it more in Dynasty than Redraft because
Yes.
I feel like in a Redraft it should be more straight up.
Yes.
Because then you get into these weird playoff scenarios where
Yeah.
you actually could win. If you won 2, you could make it in, but if you lost your matchup but won the median, you're
Yeah.
in, and you're.
Dynasty, you can have a little bit more creativity.
So these teams are with a 2-0 ranking. That's Evo, Gil, Crazy Eyes, and T-Bone. All right, 2-0. Then you have Meth, the Muddy Duckling himself, are the only 2 at 1-1.
Ooh.
Then you got at the bottom of the barrel, Neighbor Kid, Jay Hicks, Evo 12, and Preacher at the bottom of the pack, 0-2. It's just a start,
Wow.
It's just week 1.
So now, also though, we didn't expect Neighbor Kid to be down there, right?
no,
We
but
expect him to do fairly well because of his receiver core that he has that we've mentioned 100 times. But every big name receiver besides CeeDee Lamb and Puka laid a fucking egg.
right. I mean, Brian Robinson Jr. He's got him laid an egg.
Yep.
Neighbors wasn't
11 points for a first, second round pick. That's awful.
right. So I mean, when you have guys that are at the top end and they don't perform,
Yeah.
I don't really know how you can.
You can't.
You can't. I mean, granted, I did give him Justin Fields, which went absolutely off.
He did. I think he was
But-
on his bench.
Yeah. I mean, but fair enough.
I get it.
I sent him to him as more of a bench player,
But I will be honest. He probably started Russell Wilson, and I would have took the risk on Fields over Wilson.
yeah, I mean, I wonder if in week 2 he's going to take the risk on
will.
Justin Fields.
He
so.
will. Let me get into this redraft. The best team was Chasing You, a.k.a. the Neighbor Kid, with a 144.66. And the worst team was A Touch of the Downs, Meth Head Kev, with a 96.9. I am going to read the players of the week over here because Josh Allen with his 38.76 is the only reason Neighbor Kid beat me.
Well, yeah, and I know I didn't really want to.
I'm like so upset about it because I scored. You know what? We'll get to it. Derrick Henry with his 29.2. Zay Flowers with his 28.10. Brock Bowers with his 15.3. Cam Little with his 15 points. And the Broncos defense putting up 16 points. Benchwarmers of the week. Crazy Eyes sat Herbert. The Muddy Duckling himself sat Etienne. Crazy Eyes sat Keon Coleman. So if you're hearing me correctly, two
That's
of the
two.
highest benchwarmers are on Crazy Eyes' team. Kyle Pitts was sat by Gil. Youngwei Koo was sat by the Preacher Man himself. And the Texans was sat by T-Bone.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Yerp.
I had the highest pointed kickers. I mean, I know I'm running 2 kickers in my league. But I literally had the 2 highest point kickers. So, I mean,
Check snap while I'm reading this
I
next
can't.
thing. Oh, damn ass. Anyway. Let's see here. The most efficient manager was ya boy.
Shaboy.
A 137.22 with a maximum of 140.32.
Oh.
That's gas, by the way. Least efficient manager was the Meth Head himself. The highest points in a lost was your boy. It was a 137 to a 144. So literally, if Josh Allen wouldn't have went absolute stupid mode, I'd have been fine. He could have scored 30 and I'd have won. So butthurt. I won't even lie.
Sawyer's mad for you over there.
I get it. Lowest points in a win was the Muddy Duckling with 122.98. The biggest blowout was T-Bone against a Meth Head Keth. It's a 124.8 to a 96.0. The narrow victory went to the Neighbor Kid over myself. God, I'm so upset.
I would be if I was you too, man.
The overachiever was Gill. He scored a 143.9. His projection was a 135.3. And Methamphetamine's Keth was the underachiever with his 96.9 when he should have got 137. Underscoring by 40 points.
That's insane.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
So, Neighbor Kid had the most with a 96.5. Gill had the biggest maximum, but he missed it because 86.1% was his efficiency. I was at a 97.8. You can't
Can we
get
talk
better
about
than
that, though,
bro.
from Gill's perspective? A maximum of 167.22.
Nasty.
Dude, that's nasty.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Love at the Hampton Inn was at a 93.6. Jay Hicks was at a 132. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. 89.4. Lights Camara Action was at 82.7. Silence of the Lamb was at 82.9. Christian McCaff Hurts, which is so funny. 78.6. The One-Eyed Bandits at a 92.4. And A Touch of the Downs at 76.7. Oh. So in my opinion, your efficiency better be 85 or above if you want to start winning games. You think that's a pretty good number to hit, about 85%?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Because you're not going to get 95 every week.
I think
unless your bench is trash, you're not getting that.
I think in some ways, it also depends on who you're facing and how good their team is.
That's true.
You could have a very inefficient week, but if somebody... God forbid, starts a bench player over number one,
or someone that's out because they didn't pay attention.
Right. So you could in theory, but I would agree with an 80%.
Dude, you know what's sad? I had the second lowest maximum possible points at a 140.3. That's the third lowest. One-Eyed Bandits had a 113.3, and A Touch of the Downs had a 126.4. That's the only two people lower than me. That just tells me that this this league is balling.
Well, I mean, look at Gill's 167.22
on week 1, bro.
But the question is, I think too, is who do you have on the bench at that point?
I don't know. I can find out for him.
Can you look at his roster?
I'm just gonna read his bench off. Because I assume he hasn't updated his lineup yet. Michael Penix, Scadaboo, Kareem Hunt, Rashad White, Pacheco, and Cooper Kupp.
I mean, did Cooper Kupp?
That doesn't sound right.
No. Who's on his starting lineup?
Joe Burrow, Christian McCaffrey, James Conner, Puka, Zay Flowers, Kyle Pitts, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Harrison Butker, and the Niners D.
Huh. Interesting.
That is interesting. Well, either way.
Anyhow.
So, now that last week's out of here, we talked about it on our
Whoa, we didn't even get to standings. Let's put it this way. Neighbor Kid, Gill, myself, T-Bone, the Muddy Duckling, all won. Evo, Jay Hicks, Crazy Eyes, Evo 12. And Meth Head Keth lost. Yeah. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, let me see here. Last week, or a day ago, we were talking about, how Miami shit the bed, right? Mm-hmm. And now, I need you guys to, talk me out of this, okay? I'm in multiple leagues. I'm thinking about starting Drake May over Jaden Daniels in literally 3 leagues because I have those 2 quarterbacks in 3 fucking leagues. Okay. Listen though, Jaden Daniels is going up against the Giants. Okay. It's still a favorable matchup for him because that's Jaden Daniels.
Yes.
But Drake May is about to verse the people that almost got shut out by the Colts defense. Come on. The only issue is, as of right now, they're projecting rain.
Projecting rain?
Yes. If it rains, I'll probably go with Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
But if it's going to be a dry day, I need one of you guys to comment and talk me out of it. Like, legitimately. Because it just makes too much sense. That Miami team let Daniel Jones score 29. Talk about that for a minute. 29 points for Indiana Jones.
I mean,
Come on. There's no reasoning here.
what do you have to lose?
A game?
Okay. So you'd be 1-1.
Yeah. No. Not in this league. In the
You'd be
redraft.
0-2.
Yeah,
Do you
definitely.
want to be 0-2 or do you want to be 1-1?
That's why I'm wondering what one to start, buddy.
I think you don't need to ask the question.
What do you mean?
I just think you got to follow your heart, man. Follow your gut.
Look, man, I guess it's not a bad idea. I've heard worse ideas this millennia.
This millennia?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
don't
Someone's
know,
got to
dude.
talk me out of it. Someone's also got to talk me out of not starting Bill Krosky Marriott over Travion Henderson.
Dude, you want to talk about Bill Krosky Marriott,
He was
man.
the highest grading running back last week. Did you know that?
No.
An 86.9.
Dude, that's insane. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
man.
if I can talk you out of that one.
You're not talking me out of nothing.
Okay.
I let these fans
Oh.
talk us out of something.
Well,
I'm gonna do some dumb shit.
you in the redraft league, you acquired Quentin Brickhands Johnston.
Is that what I did
You did
in the redraft?
in the redraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I decided why not.
I guess so.
I'm gonna stash him away in case he keeps balling out.
Okay.
Because when you have Drake London, Lad McConkey, Garrett Wilson, and DK Metcalf, it's kind of hard to drop one of them.
Okay. And in the dynasty, I picked up Quentin Brickhands Johnston.
I get it.
And I figured I was questioning, do I want to get up Quentin or did I want to pick up Harold Fanning Jr.? Sean claimed him.
You'll
Which
have that.
interesting. The Gil claimed Quentin, but I was higher on the claim order.
Yeah, but
And Sean was the only one outside of me that claimed Harold Fanning Jr.
yeah, you couldn't get both.
No, unfortunately, and I just went.
Yeah, every Njoku fantasy owner is kind of upset right now.
Very much so.
Yeah, because like we definitely thought that Njoku was about to feast with Flacco.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned in some leagues
Yeah.
having Njoku.
Agreed. So let's get away from our leagues for
Okay.
a minute. Do we see the big name wideouts having another dud week?
I think some will bounce back. I think I would want to say that Jamar and T. Higgins might have a bounce back game against the Jags
Yeah, I
this
was going
week.
to say it is the Jags.
But then again, that offensive line for Cincinnati looked very weak. So if Joe Burrow doesn't have much time to throw, how much are you really going to be able to take care of?
Yeah, because the Jags defense only has one thing, and it's pass rush.
Right. So I guess you look at that. I would also say maybe you would hope that A.J. Brown has a better week. But then again, that still could be, again, problem there. I mean, at least for me, I hope he works out better.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Like, that's...
I don't know. What are we thinking are some fantasy sleepers for next week? Or, you know what? Not sleepers. That's the wrong terminology. The must-starts. Because, in my opinion, unless it's raining, it's Drake May. That Miami defense couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop rushing water if they had a turn knob.
Okay, so start him.
I'm probably gonna.
Just start him.
Okay.
I think. Are we talking outside of the big names? Because obviously,
Correct. Like
Okay.
outside of your big names, like the guys you keep on your bench, like Bill Krosky Marriott. Is he a must start going into the Green Bay game?
I would.
We don't know because they shut down Jameer Gibbs. You can
I
shut
would
down
say.
Gibbs, you can shut down
I
anybody.
would say no.
Right.
You're gonna hate the name that I'm gonna throw out here.
God.
I think you fire up Hunter Henry against the Dolphins. I told you were gonna hate the name, but against the Dolphins,
It's unreal. It's always
fire
Hunter Henry, dude.
Fire
it's,
up Hunter Henry.
it's always Hunter Henry, dude.
Fire up Hunter Henry.
Now, I'm saying fire up Quentin Brickhands Johnston.
Oh,
Let him keep the momentum going into a divisional game. Let it roll, dude. Let it roll.
I think you have to fire up Jacoby Myers.
Agreed.
I think that, yeah, you have to do that one.
I'm saying, why don't you go ahead and bench Kenneth Walker? I think Charbonnet's taken over.
Okay,
He was way more efficient last week.
that's good for Terry.
Yeah. Sean was telling me that before he got super sick. He said, man, I think Charbonnet's going to take it over. And I was like, man, I don't think so. And then I actually looked at the stats. I watched some highlights of the game, and I said, you know what? I think he's right. I think Sean O'Mac smacked on that one.
Jerry Jeudy, sit or start?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Who are they playing against?
Baltimore.
I'm sitting him, dude. He can't catch anyway. He can't catch anyway. You know who looked like shit, by the way? This is not fantasy talk. Is Jair Alexander looked like burnt toast in a purple uniform. Did you see that? He let up 100 yards.
Yeah,
That's what he allowed.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
you know, maybe we.
Oh, no.
Maybe we were smart for letting him go. I don't know.
Maybe, dude.
I guess so.
He was strapping the seatbelt on when he was wearing green. He ain't nothing
Yeah.
in the purple.
Hey, I mean, listen, I got Micah Parsons. I mean,
Anyway,
I need to get a Parsons jersey, dude.
You
At
do
least
need to get a
t-shirt
Parsons jersey.
bare minimum.
are we starting Justin Fields against Buffalo?
Ooh.
Because, you know, it's crazy because I think Buffalo's defense is good, but they always have high-scoring games.
I mean,
So
well,
is the
look
Jets going to keep their momentum going?
look at the Ravens game. It was a high scoring game.
I mean, that's a high-powered offense, though.
Well, I mean,
But I just feel like the Bills are always scoring 30, 40 points. And
I guess it would be if we're playing in a super flex league, I might take the risk in my second flex in that flex quarterback play. If we're playing in a single quarterback, probably not. It depends on who my quarterback is.
yeah, I get that.
I mean, am I 1-0 or am I 0-1? That's another thing too. Because in our redraft league, I don't think I'm starting Justin Fields if I'm 1-1 or 0-1.
Okay.
Because remember last year how I started off the year with the loss because I had Jordan Love, lost the first 3 to 4 games. Jordan Love came back. I went on a run and came up 1 game short. So if I'm 1-0, I feel like I can maybe give up a game to try something. But if I'm 0-1, I don't know if I want to go 0-2.
I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that. The right play is the right play, regardless of your record.
But I mean,
You're just saying there's a risk to it.
there is a risk.
I get it.
So would you rather stay where you? I mean, how much did you win the week before? Did you put up an ungodly touchable number?
Well, no, but you could also be like Neighbor Kid having a stupid wide receiver core, and all of them put together gave you 40.
Touche.
Yeah, it's tough. Are we starting Brees Hall against Buffalo? He had a 16.5 game last week against the Steelers.
Well, I mean,
That's a pretty good feat if you ask me.
so, the Bills aren't going to be able to stop something in this game
Yes.
because you have Justin Fields with his legs. You have Justin Fields able to throw to Garrett Wilson. You have Breece Hall. Breece Hall, don't get that crooked. Breece Hall even caught passes too in the game.
Yes, he
so,
did.
I mean, they're gonna have to figure something out. I think I personally would. If I had Garrett Wilson on my roster, no, I wouldn't start him. If I didn't have Garrett Wilson on my roster, I might start him.
You're going for stack points or no points?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I have a feeling that one or the other is going to take hold there. So if Breece Hall runs, I might err on the side of Garrett Wilson getting points through the air than Breece Hall getting points on the ground.
Okay, well, what about Scary Terry having a very lackluster 4.7 performance last week against the Giants?
Give it till
now
next
he's
week.
going up against Green Bay.
Give it till next week.
So you're saying bench Scary Terry?
I think unless if you have no other option, I'm benching Scary Terry this week.
Okay.
Because listen, the Green Bay defense absolutely shut down the Detroit Lions offense. Now, we talked about how the offensive line wasn't the greatest, but it says something when the defense week one comes out and stops that offense. Says something.
I agree.
And so I feel like you have to at that point.
Tyreek Hill. What are we doing?
He's done for. Get him off my team.
Now, the thing just came out that he hasn't caught a 30-plus yard reception in over a year now.
I
Do we think they're going to make it a point to do that? And if so, if we say he's washed, but if he gets hot, does he stay hot? I think he's a risky bench and a risky start. I don't know what to do with Tyreek Hill right now,
I think Tyreek Hill
other than trade his ass.
is better off either being traded to somebody that doesn't care and it's just the name, or B, you just either one of three things. One, you trade him away. This is a perfect keep, bench, cut scenario.
Yes.
Or trade, bench,
Keep trade cut.
Yeah, keep trade cut. It's perfect. Do you want to keep him? Keep him on your bench. I mean, if he goes off, great. Maybe you can play him in a flex play. Do you trade him because he's got a name, or do you cut him? And I personally lean more to cut.
I'm definitely leading toward trade for sure, because you're picking him in the third or fourth round. Like, and we've said before, if you're picking a guy that high, you're starting him. That's why I'm having such a hard time about the bench Daniel. Because, like, that was my fourth round pick. I'm not trying to bench my fourth round pick, bud. But, hey, man, points are points.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me bring another one out here. What about Keon Coleman with the 28-point performance in week one? I'm sorry, a 25-point performance in week one. Do we think he's going to go back-to-back? Do we think that Josh is going to keep looking for him? Because if that's the case, if he's just going to keep looking for him, shit, I'll keep starting him. What are we thinking?
I don't know, dude. Start him.
I'm thinking about starting him, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's all dependent on your roster, though.
That's, well, yeah,
I mean-
no shit.
Well, hey, I just got to point out the obvious for our people out there, right?
We got that, man. What
right.
about Pittman?
Who?
Denver. I'm saying no-go. Because
I
we
would-
don't know where
I
PS2 is
would- I
going to
would
be.
bench him.
No, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I'd
If
bench
I had
him.
any other play. For sure. Debo, is he going to repeat? Because if you're benching Terry, you must have faith in Debo. One of them two is going to
Yeah,
eat.
no, I would start
You would start Debo over
Debo
Terry.
over Terry.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I'd start Debo over Terry.
Is there any other people that you think may have another bad game or might bounce back this week? Even if they're a big name.
I'm very intrigued on what happens with AJ Brown this week.
Because of
playing
that
the Chiefs.
1.8.
1.8.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, if it's going to be a Super Bowl repeat and they are only looking to shut down Saquon, Brown's
right,
going to feast.
Right, but I mean, at 1.8, if you get 2 weeks below 10, is he even serviceable?
No.
But then you ain't getting rid of him.
No, you
might-
won't be able to trade him
You
either.
might as well just sit him on your bench.
Yep.
So it's like,
stash him.
so that's someone who I'm really intrigued on. I'm also intrigued on, honestly, just the younger receivers, the younger guys, the younger running backs that made points in week 1. If they continue on making points, or because I told you earlier the other day on the phone that I'm not saying the handoff is being made, right? Because you have Jamar Chase, he's still young. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're all young, but the question is there becoming a little bit more parity as the talent of the younger wide receivers and running backs, are they being elevated over year over year?
Yes.
Where we're becoming more parity in fantasy football.
Yes.
So it'll be very interesting if those players can keep it up or not. So,
I copy that.
anything else? you got on
So
this one?
I do. What about like a Genty? Because he had a decent game, but if it wasn't for that touchdown,
Well,
so are
where
we
did you-
saying?
where did you pick him? In your redraft
gotta-
league?
Well, I don't have him in the redraft. I was just
Well, I
asking
know, but
in general.
didn't somebody picked him high in our redraft league? I feel like you have to.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking too.
If you're in a dynasty,
I think they're projecting him of 18-10
They're
is
pro-
kind of wild.
they're projecting him off a name.
Right. I think that's insanity.
I think in a dynasty, if you have enough talent, I would keep him on my bench for another week or two.
I agree.
If you don't, I mean, you're gonna. It just depends. Do you have to start him or can you bench him?
I think once there's a blow up game, there's no coming back.
Right. But
You're waiting for the blow up.
Yes.
But are you happy with the 14 points?
I mean, are you happy with 8 points from a bench man?
True that. I think that's all I have.
That's all I got. Well, anyhow, I'm Preacher.
And I'm Brandon, and that's us, the Gridiron Goons, at the Not So Gridiron Goon Studios. And always remember, if you took Ashton Genty in the second round, you might as well start his ass. This is your week. If you want to take a pizza break, you're more than welcome.